Hi, students. I'm going to go ahead and go through how to make a graph in Google Sheets. So, first, make sure you read all the instructions, and then what you want to do is go ahead and click the plus sign to add a new tab. And also, you want to look right here. This is what we're trying to do, the chart. And before we can make a chart, we have to click on the data tab. So I'm just going to go ahead and click that. All right, so this is what we're typing into Google Sheets. So to get Google Sheets, you can just click on the plus sign. And you could, again, just type in Sheets right here. And it should say sheets.new and hit enter and it'll go. If that doesn't come up, you can just click on the waffle over here and go to Sheets. Either way, sign. All right. Another thing, I have this app that's at the bottom of mine called Duelist. If you have that, you can click on that. And then you can pick which size you want. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and do this one. And then I'm going to take this one out and drag it over there. So then I can just type it. So first of all, you can start typing the second box right here and just type days online school. And then notice when I hit enter, I'm going to go ahead and put Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So you notice that the title here is past the line. So when I click on here, I could just start typing students on odd days. And then I could also, again, click here. If you don't, so it gets a little bit confusing. What you want to do is take your mouse in between the A and the B, just like we did for the art activities in the reading log, and you just click on it and drag it. And if you do the same thing, put your mouse over the line, turns blue, you can also just double click on there, and then it automatically switches to the link of the words. Okay, and then I'm going to do undo, just so you see. Another way to do it is I can just go ahead and type this one up on Mondays. Okay. So what I could do is click the button above the one to select all, and do the same thing. Go right in between the A and the B, and double click on it, and then it automatically gets the space for all of the columns. Okay, I'm just going to type the numbers. Okay, and these are just random numbers. You're more than welcome to create your own chart with your own data. So you're gonna put your grade. So I'll say 6th grade. And absent. No, I'm gonna put that's there here. That's cool. Present. How about that? Present. Okay. Then, if you notice, I have the boxes around it. So to do the boxes, you can just click right here in the first um, square here. And what you want to do is hold down. So you just click and hold, and then you drag your mouse to highlight everything. And then since I'm done with the data there, I'm going to go ahead and make this bigger so I can see the whole screen. And you can just click on the box right here for borders. And you can just click this one. And if you want to do thicker lines, you can click on the pencil here. Oops, that's the color of the lines. This one's thickest. So there. So it's a little bit too thick. I think it looks better. A little bit better. Okay. So that's that. Now, what you want to do is keep it highlighted. So if you accidentally click out of there, just go ahead and do it again. Click at the first box right here, the white box that's empty. Hold down and drag down to the 15. Let go. And then now we're going to do the charts. So you can just click on this right here, or if you can't find that, you can click on Insert Chart. Either way, it goes to the same thing. Okay. All right. So here's the chart. You can click on the style. So you can have it different designs that you decide to go through. Let's see. You can scroll down. So see, I clicked on this, and at the top of the page, and if I just scroll up, you can have all these different types of random charts. So I think you could do a couple of these, trying them out, see what happens. And go ahead and customize it. So click on the background color. You can change it. Ooh, the border, 3D, and then you can keep going down the axle series. You change the style of the font. Just going down each one. Legend, horizontal lines, vertical and vertical axis, grid lines. So lots of things you can just click on it, see what happens. Oh, see the lines come up. So just play around, see how explore, enjoy. Okay, and then you can also change the color of the boxes. Okay, so if we want to change the color of the bar graph, you can just go ahead and go to Customize, and then Series. And right here, I think it's gonna say Apply to All, but just go to that first link, and then you can pick which color you want to change, and then you just click on the box. Let's do gray, and then click on here again, change the red, and then change that one. Right, and then if you decide you don't want your color, orange, chart style, then you can just change the color. Different colors. There you go. Right? But definitely just click on different items on here and see what happens. It gets pretty interesting. Error bars, data labels. So just like I said, see if you can make it look good. And also change the font. So if we go back to setup, we go back to, sorry, series. And I think under style, set. See if we can figure out how to change the style. All right, so we can always pause this movie and come back. So to change the font, you would go to Chart and Access Titles, and then you can change the font. So again, just kind of see what you can do. And if you go to each box, there should be different places to change the font. See if you can find them. All right, enjoy. Sorry, last thing. what you want to do is make sure that you can see both. You can just drag it and click outside of there. And you can always change the color of this box too, make it fancy. Um, and then you can decide if you want to put this, you gotta click on it one time and then you can drag it. So it has to have the blue boxes around it. They mix each other. Okay, make sure you turn it in and I'll make another video on turning it in.